Hello. I haven't really been on this channel in a long time. It's been like almost a year, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys don't know who I am. But anyway, my name is Robert, and I'm also known as BoywithBrushes on YouTube. I met the founders of GLBTfuture a long time ago, like when I first started, and I actually did a video for one of the other channels. Actually, I never was on this channel. I just realized I was on Glamorous Pretty Boys. My bad. Which is a whole different thing. But yeah, today I'm going to talk about relationships. I'm pretty sure this has already been talked about, but I don't really talk about my personal relationships, my love life, or anything on my channel. Basically, GLBTfuture is geared towards teenagers that are growing, in high school and all that, going through stuff. But I'm already 21, and I'm not really a teen anymore, so I thought that maybe if I talked about my high school teenager experience relationship-wise, y'all can learn from my mistakes. First of all, I've been single since 2009. That's last time I had a boyfriend. And by that time I was already out of high school. I was already graduated. So it's been 3 years, almost 3 years I think, since I've had a boyfriend. So I'm no expert. I'm not a happily committed person. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not even talking to anybody. So yeah, don't be like me. But anyway, I remember when I was young, I came out at a young age. I was out in 8th grade. I was the only one in my school that was out. There were plenty of gay people around. They're just too scared to come out. I don't blame them though. Since no one else was out, I had no one to really get to know. And I was too young. Like, looking back on it, I don't know why I would want to, because I was so young and there's no point really. I just remember that when I was young, I was
like, oh, there's no one to date. I'm bored, I'm lonely, I'm a boyfriend already, I want someone to hold in a cuddle.
And everyone was like, wait till you get older, there's tons of people out there, just wait till you get older. And I used to be like,
oh, I don't want to wait till I'm older, I want to get it now.
So I had no choice but to wait till I'm older. And when I got to high school, I didn't really waste that much time, because I had two boyfriends my freshman year. They were both seniors. One didn't go to my school, one did go to my school. In my sophomore year, I went out with a freshman. I don't really usually go out with younger people, but I guess I had my eye open then. And then my junior year, I think I was single my whole junior year. My senior year, I was single most of the year, I think. Spring of '09, I had a boyfriend. We had a pretty good relationship, but then we kind of had like a lack of communication really. But he text messaged dumped me the night before I was gonna fly out to Massachusetts for vacation for 2 weeks, and he did the night before I left. So I was kind of mad about it, but after a while I was like, ah. So yeah, that was when I was still in high school, and then I had a boyfriend in November. He was cool. He actually does drag now, but nothing negative to say. Well, actually, I've only been in love once, and this was when I was 16. It wasn't during school, it was during the summer, it was between sophomore year and junior year, and it was just with this guy, and he was a closet case, but I had 4 boyfriends before him, and I guess I didn't really love anybody until I met him. We were only together for a month, and I was sprung off him. When we broke up in August of that summer, I was depressed for 7 months. I mean, it wasn't lurking around oh, I'm so lonely, but in my subconscious I was always kind of just oh. The one plus thing about that is that in English class, whenever we had a free writing assignment, I always had something to write about. Yeah, it sucked that we broke up, but I still had an idea what love was finally, but I don't even know if that was love, so I'm still looking. But the thing is, when you're in school, and you kind of feel like you're the only one who's single, if you have a lot of straight friends like I did, and everyone's getting boyfriends and going out and dates and everything, and you're kind of just the friend that sits on the side, the third wheel. It's okay, don't worry about it. It sucks to say this, but if you have to, just wait till you're older. Don't be like me, where you're just lonely and single and you want to date somebody, so you'll just date whoever wants to go out with you. So if you go to school has limited amount of gay people who are out, one of them happens to like you, and you like the idea of having a boyfriend, but you're kind of oh well, what the heck, let's just go out for no reason, without thinking about it. Just don't do it. You'll regret it in the long run, like I did. If you find someone in school that, loves you for who you are and you love them the same way, you're lucky. It is kind of important to have someone there that you can just be with and not feel alone. There are times when you can be with your friends and have fun, and then there's also times where you just feel lonely no matter who you're with, and you kind of need someone just to fill that gap, and you might find someone who will. If you can't and you don't know what else to do, I recommend just finding your passion. If you have a passion about something, art, music, dance, acting, sports, all that. Kind of just use that excess time, I guess, to yourself to like hone your craft and get more immersed in your passion. Because if you love enough, you won't even think it's that much work because you were loving what you're doing. But I remember when I was in high school, I was single for a lot of my senior year, but I got into dancing when I was a senior. After my boyfriend dumped me, like the one who texted me, I was kind of over it. Like I was kind of over having a boyfriend for a while. Like I was single for most of the year, and I just got more involved in dance. Dancing was my longest relationship I ever had. Because it's a commitment. When you have a passion, a hobby, whatever, that takes a lot of time, you make a commitment, you know, you don't get paid for it, you don't get anything back, but you just do it just to love it. So, like a passion like that, you can't really get from someone else. Like, that you can't break up with a passion. You can't get dumped through text messages through passion. You can use your passion to build a career for yourself. Like, I recently got into makeup, obviously, and I want that to be my career. I'm getting a lot more into the drag scene. Well, I'm not really dancing at the moment, but I was dancing from 2008 all the way up until this past November, and I never felt so okay with myself, you know, like, well, along the way I actually did find that, you know, the self-love, which is really important. If you're gonna be happily single, it's really helpful to make sure you love yourself first, because it is true what they say, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Because you really need to know what you deserve. Like, it's not bad to have standards. Don't have too high standards, but know what you deserve as far as, like, people treating you a certain way. Don't always feel like you have to don't think you have to compromise just because you have to have a boyfriend. Like, you need, like, it's hard to explain this stuff. If you have people come up to you, you know, girls, boys, whatever, and they like you and they want to get with you, and you're not really, you know, compatible with them, don't feel like you have to compromise yourself to be with them. Like, and also don't compromise yourself for someone that you like just so they'll like you more. Like, don't change yourself. Like, for example, like for me, when I was younger, I really used to try to hide my femininity. It's just stupid. Like, I used to walk different, I used to talk different, not mention the other things I'm interested in that are a little bit more feminine. It's just like, it ended up not being me, so it's like, what's the point of trying to like be someone else to get someone else who won't love you for who you are if you can't even be yourself with yourself, you know? It's so stupid. Because it's so much more special when someone can accept what you do and what you are and what you like. They understand it and they want to know more about it and they love you for it, you know? You feel more special that way, I think. Like, with me, it's kind of hard. You know, I do makeup, I'm on YouTube, I'm getting into drag, you know, not many people are really into that. But then there are some people that I meet that are very, like, you know, interested in what I do. A lot of them support my art and they support my YouTube, and they're really great people. Because I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, but basically, as far as like sexual stuff goes, I'm not going to tell you to be anything specifically, and I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but just be safe. That's the one thing that you can't go wrong on, is be safe. You know, either abstain or wear protection or wear gloves or whatever. Just be safe. Everyone that I know has never lost their virginity to someone they wanted to lose it to. It just kind of happened. It wasn't like their, you know, their one true love or anything, so it's okay if something happens and it's not perfect, you know. Kind of off topic. But, so all ramblings aside, the main things you need to know is love and accept yourself. That's the best love you can get, is from yourself. If you can't find anyone, just embrace a passion, find a hobby, make a name for yourself doing something else. You might even find someone through that hobby. Be safe. You know, either relationships, like nowadays a lot of people meet people online, you know, Facebook and downlink, whatever there's now. You make sure you know who you're talking to, because there's some weird people out there. And know what you deserve. Make sure you have enough self-respect for yourself that you know that you deserve certain things, like to be treated the way you want to be treated. In a way, I hope this was kind of helpful with my experiences, because I had like a handful of boyfriends in high school. It didn't really make a difference. I'm still single now. I'm okay with it. I mean, I would like a boyfriend, or at least someone to talk to, but I'm not like, you know, cutting myself over it or anything like that, so it's fine. Just learn to love life. I hope you get it more than I do, because I'm saying it and I don't understand what I'm saying, so I hope you guys get it. I hope I edited it right so it kind of flows better, because I'm kind of going over here, over there. And if you have no Valentine this year, don't worry. I don't either. Just remember the number one best thing about Valentine's Day is the candy sales the next day. So get out, go to Target, go to like that big ass pink display of chocolate M&Ms and just grab a whole lot of shit and eat it and be happy. So I will see you guys later, maybe. If you guys want to see me on my channel, which is BoywithBrushes, I'll go ahead and put a link here or there or whatever. And don't forget to like me on Facebook, which is facebook.com/BoywithBrushes, and follow me on Twitter, which is at BoywithBrushes, and don't forget to like GLBTfuture's Facebook page. I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.